Okay, so let's read this sentence one more time. One should always cultivate silence and refrain from speaking. Okay, we just counted. Except with regard to the matters of knowledge or things that are necessary for the physical welfare. In his commentary to Mishnah about 116, Rambam divides speech in 5 categories. A, that requires as a mitzvah. For example, discussing Torah or discussion of Torah subject. Okay, so this is the mitzvah. A. B, the forbidden. For example, bearing false witness, gossip, cursing. Okay. C, that which should be distant.
Disdain.
Okay, thank you. C, that should be disdain. For example, useless discussion and tales. And D, that which is desirable. For example, the discussion of ethical or intellectual values. So what we're doing now, it's actually, I would say it's A, combination with D. So it's not A. I mean it's A B because it's a Torah. It's a Halachah. It's a book of Halachah. On another hand, it is ethical or intellectual values. Okay?
Right.
It's a combination. So sometimes it's not pure one of them, but it could be combination. And E, the permitted. For example, those things which are for our daily lives. See also chapter 5, Halachah 7. Okay, continue. Next sentence. It was said that Rav. It was said, 52. The case of Mishnah notes that although Sukkah 28a praises Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai in the manner indicated below, there is no explicit statement to this effect. Consider Rav in a Talmud. Nevertheless, the early authorities see Teshuvas Hagionim and Mecharot the Masek 178 praise Rav in this manner. So just a little comment. So they say why Rambam uses this rabbi instead of different rabbi. So there are some books that were available to Rambam that are not available to us. I mean, he did not make any mistakes with the name.
Right.
He said exactly what he was planning to say. Okay. So it was said that Rav, commentary 53, it is uncommon for Rambam to praise a particular sage. Interesting. In his commentary to ours, the Rambam also singles out Rav for this quality. However, in that text, he refers to him as disciples of Rabbi Hia. Okay. So I'm not sure why he did not compliment, but okay, go ahead.
Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi was the disciple of Rabbi Akiva, right? Or was he?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
I think there are a few generations between them.
Oh, there was, right? Yeah, I think so. I got confused.
I'm not 100% positive, but we'll see.
Okay, no problem. I know there was 5. I just don't remember. I know there's a couple that sound familiar. I just can't remember. Okay, I just want to make sure because I keep forgetting.
Yeah. It was said that Rav, the disciples of our saintly Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi, 54, the title Rabbeinu HaKodesh, a saintly teacher, is accepted and frequently employed means of referring to Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi, Rabbeinu HaKodesh, whose composition of the Mishnah made him the teacher of the entire Jewish people. So he's the one who compiled Mishnah.
Right.
Okay, so Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi never uttered an idle word in all his days. So how is it possible? Number 55. Idle speech is included in the third category mentioned above. In his commentary to the Mishnah, Rambam gives some examples such as such a talk. What does such king do? How did this one die and this one get rich? Okay. So basically, it's not for constructive purpose. There is no point. It's that's why they say it's idle talk.
Right.
Okay, so continue. Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi never uttered the idle word in all his days, which is what the conversation most people consist of. Okay. Unfortunately. Idle talk. Okay. One should not, but my approach to not to get involved in the idle talk and not to hear idle talk, just don't be there. Be busy with other things. You understand? So I always always say, and it is true. I have class. I cannot stay. That's it. Right?
It's hard sometimes, but that's why, like, my job allows me the privilege of listening to, allows me to put AirPods. Like, they allow you to listen to AirPods and just, if you want to listen to music or you want to listen to Shiurs. So, like, I just put on my AirPods, and this way I don't get involved too much with conversation.
Yes. No, but even if as I was teaching to someone, so I told me you don't have to go to every party that they invite you, right? I mean, all he's a nice guy. He has a nice, very warm personality, and people invite him, and he goes everywhere, so he has no time to learn. I said, it's not right. What are you doing? It's not right. So okay, so just say I have a class. Don't go. Yeah. You understand? So I said, what exactly? Like just think for 5 seconds. You don't have to be genius, but who are going to come there? Some not properly dressed ladies, right? Some Michal Shabbos, and some anti-Jewish, anti-Judaism people. So what are they going to talk to you about? About what they know.
Yeah, there's no.
So why? Okay, so let them get a little upset. So after a few times, nobody is going to get upset, basically.
Yeah, it's hard to find like a common language because all I think about is like Torah and like, what is harsh to me, this and that, and it's hard to like even understand what anybody's like. Why I'd even want to communicate with anybody else about nonsense. Exactly. Like I just want to be like, did you know what Rambam said? Did you know what Rabbi said? That's all I want to talk about.
But that's the proper attitude. That's what exactly Rambam is talking about.
Yeah.
So if you know that you're going to get in a company of these Torah scholars, and they're going to discuss Torah and Hiddushim and stuff like that, so of course you should go. But otherwise, don't put it in that situation, as we learned in that book, right? You can lose your alam haba because of what? Because the guy wants to share this gossip, and you cannot resist. And I mean, you're in this room, you're sitting across the table, and you heard it, and you know that he's full of hot air and stuff like that, but somehow it got into your mind. Maybe he said the truth, maybe, but it got stuck. And after like a year or two, so some story about that person came up, and you said, yeah, it is true. Why? I heard it 5 years ago. That's the problem. So my approach: don't be there. Okay, continue. One should not speak at length, even about matters along with one's physical needs. 56. There is although such a conversation is permitted, one should not overindulge in it. Okay. Like I know of one person, so he's not well. I mean, but if you call him and ask him how he's doing, he's going to tell you exactly from the beginning all of this procedure that he went through, and all of this. Like he was telling me, like he got shots into his eye. Into the pupil of his eye, he was given his shots. Just to listen from this, I was like nauseous.
Yeah.
And like a few times I called him, asked him how is he, and he started like from the beginning. It's unbelievable. From the beginning, like I don't know. So that's a little too much. So it's needless.
I don't know. I look at it also like, when people say like, I'm hungry. What am I gonna eat? Should I eat this? Should I eat that? Should I eat this? I'm like, just eat.
That's it. Yeah, fill your stomach, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this point, our sages commanded us and said, whoever speaks at length brings on sin. Okay. 58. Because most of our words are unnecessary or sinful. So unless you learn Torah, it's or discuss the Torah matters, so it's unnecessary or sinful. If we talk excessively, our speech is likely to fall into the second or third category mentioned above. Okay, second or third. So let's see. Second is what the forbidden, bearing false witness, gossip, cursing, and third category, that which should be disdained. Useless discussion of details. Okay. So,
all right. Okay.
Continue. They should. They also said, "I have found nothing better for one's person than silence." Okay. 59. It's okay. Perkos. Then silence 60. It must be noted that in this halacha, the Rambam reverses the order in which this and the above quotes are found in the Mishnah. Okay. Yeah. So it says that I think it says I grew up among the sages, and I found that nothing better than the silence. Okay.